హిందుస్థానీ ఇటు కర్ణాటక సంప్రదాయ దక్షిణ భారతదేశ సంగీతాన్ని మేళవించి పద్మశ్రీ పురస్కార గ్రహీతలుగా ఎంపికయ్యారు విదుషి రంజని గారు, విదుషి గాయత్రి గారు.
एक शहनशाह ने बनवा के हसी ताजमहल सारी दुनिया को मोहब्बत निशानी दी है. इसके सेवित काम जनक भारतीश राज योगा वैभावं नीलयिल.
Request you to hum one song, maybe one line.
ముద్దుగారే యశోద ముంగిటి ముత్యము వీడు తిద్దరాణి మహిమల దేవకీ సుతుడు ముద్దుగారే యశోద.
గుర్తుకొస్తున్నాయి.
అందరికీ నమస్కారం అండ్ వెల్కమ్ టు సుమన్ టీవీ. భారతదేశం భక్తి యోగానికి ఆలవాలం. ఈ భక్తి యోగానికి ప్రధానమైన సాధనం మన భూమి మీద మనం చేసుకున్న అదృష్టం, మన శాస్త్రీయ సంగీతం. ఈ కాలంలో మన పురాతనమైన శాస్త్రీయ సంగీతాన్ని అటు హిందుస్థానీ ఇటు కర్ణాటక సంప్రదాయ దక్షిణ భారతదేశ సంగీతాన్ని మేళవించి అద్భుతమైన గాత్రంతో ప్రపంచవ్యాప్తంగా ఎన్నో మన్ననలు పొంది ఎంతోమంది ఆశీస్సులు పొందుతూ ఇటు అటు సంగీతం అంతా ఒక్కటే అని చాటి చెప్పుతూ ఇటీవల కాలంలో పద్మశ్రీ పురస్కార గ్రహీతలుగా ఎంపికయ్యారు విదుషి రంజని గారు, విదుషి గాయత్రి గారు. ఈ సోదరీమణులను చూస్తే అసలు రెండు శరీరాలు ఒక ఆత్మ అన్నట్టుంటారు. వారి గాత్ర ప్రయాణం చాలా అద్భుతంగా కొనసాగుతూ ఒక ఉప్పెన, ఒక ఒక ఝరిలాగా కొనసాగుతూ ఒక నదిలా ప్రవహిస్తూ ఎంతమంది సంగీత ప్రియుల మనసుల్ని తాకిందో మాటలో చెప్పక్కర్లేదు. అన్ని దేశాల్ని తిరుగుతూ ప్రస్తుతం వారు చెన్నైలో నివసిస్తున్నారు. యాజ్ ఎడ్యుకేషనిస్ట్, యాజ్ మ్యూజికాలజిస్ట్ అండ్ ప్రస్తుతం ఎన్నో ఆల్బమ్స్ రికార్డింగ్ కూడా చేస్తూ సినిమా సంగీతానికి శాస్త్రీయ సంగీతానికి కూడా బాణీ జోడించి అద్భుతమైన కచేరీలు చేశారు ఇటీవల కాలంలో ఇళయరాజా గారి పాటలతో. వారిని కలవడం మనందరం చాలా అదృష్టంగా భావిస్తూ విదుషి రంజని గారు, విదుషి గాయత్రి గారు, మీ ఇద్దరికీ సాదర స్వాగతం. పద్మశ్రీ పురస్కార గ్రహీతలైనందుకు మీకు నమస్కారం, ధన్యవాదాలు ఫర్ ఆల్ దట్ యూ హ్యావ్ డన్ ఫర్ మ్యూజిక్.
నమస్కారం అండి. థ్యాంక్ యూ సప్నాజీ. చాలా సంతోషం. తెలుగులో మాట్లాడడానికి తెలియలేదు. మెనీ అపాలజీస్.
But when you were talking and introducing us, I was reminded ఎంత ముద్దో ఎంత సొగసో. How beautiful, how the sound of Telugu language is so sweet to the ears. And yes, it is. I wish I could talk in Telugu and take the joy and pride in talking such a beautiful language.
But thank you, Swapnaji, for the wonderful introduction. Really so touched.
You are actually, మీ ఇద్దరు ఈ తరంలో గాయని మండలుగా ఐ థింక్ యూ హ్యావ్ డన్ సచ్ అ వండర్ఫుల్ థింగ్ ఇన్ ఇంట్రడ్యూసింగ్ అవర్ బ్యూటిఫుల్ మ్యూజిక్ టు ది నెక్స్ట్ జనరేషన్స్ ఆల్సో. బికాస్ మీ సభలకు వచ్చే వాళ్ళందరూ చాలా ఇష్టంగా వినే మీ భజన్స్, అభంగ్స్ అమంగ్ ద మెనీ అదర్ కంపోజిషన్స్. హౌ హ్యాస్ యువర్ మ్యూజికల్ జర్నీ వి రంజని గారు? ఎలా మీకు కొనసాగుతోంది మీ లైఫ్ జర్నీ ఇప్పుడు, మ్యూజికల్ జర్నీ?
Yeah, well, it has been now nearly 40 years since we have performed on stage.
Wow.
As violinists, as vocalists. We also briefly were playing alongside other artists. So we have had the opportunity to interact very closely with great legends like Srimati D.K. Pattammal, Dr. Balamurali Krishna, and so many other greats. So the learning has been very intense, very, right at that young age. We were born and brought up in Mumbai. So we have had a very broad palette of listening to a variety of genre, be it Hindustani, be it Carnatic music, be it Western music even, or of course Bollywood music. So hey, it was there around in the air. So our experiences through listening, because I believe that for you to be a musician or to even be a performer, you have to be a rasika first. So we have had a great opportunity to listen to a variety of music
Banis.
right from a young age. Not only that, languages also. You get exposed to people talking in Telugu, Kannada, Tamil, Hindi, Marathi. So all the sounds of the language went into us for a long time. So
Right.
vocabulary to is one thing, like in the way the sounds happen, you know.
Right.
So cha, cha, ha, all that.
అందులో మలయాళం లాంటి భాష అయితే ఇంకా మనకి
Huh,
చాలా
that
కొత్త
also.
కొత్త సౌండ్స్ వస్తాయి అందులో.
So I think that is something that has been a gift to us because of our upbringing.
సో ఐ వండర్ నౌ, రంజని గారు చెప్పారు కదా, గాయత్రి గారు మీకు ఏమైనా డిఫరెన్సెస్ కనిపిస్తాయి ఈ సంగీతాలన్నింటిలో? ఒకటేనా అంత ఆత్మ అంతా ఒకటే, సోల్ అంతా ఒకటే? బికాస్ బాలీవుడ్ ఇస్ సో డిఫరెంట్ నౌ, అంటే ద కైండ్ ఆఫ్ మ్యూజిక్ వి హియర్. సో డూ యూ ఈవెన్ రిలేట్ విత్ ఇట్? బికాస్ మ్యూజిక్ ఇస్ యూనివర్సల్.
I think so. I think music is universal. Wherever my soul finds an expression, when the emotion speaks, I think it doesn't matter, no, which genre. If Carnatic music, which we presented once in a village in Poland, you know, or a village in Belgium, when a whole audience of European people who have never heard this music cried, wept for the emotion. I think when we hear a piece of music, whether it is Adele or it's Shreya Ghoshal or Sonu Nigam, any of the old legends, it does not matter what genre it is, so long as there is dard, there is feeling, there is bhava, I think our hearts will sway to it. So music is beyond genres, of course. That done, we have to be respectful of the genres we belong to and do justice to it.
నో దిస్ ఇస్ అ వెరీ డిఫికల్ట్ క్వశ్చన్ టు ఆస్క్. కానీ మామూలుగా మనకి త్రిమూర్తుల సంగీతం పాడతాం, త్యాగరాజ స్వామి, ముత్తుస్వామి దీక్షితుల వారు, శ్యామశాస్త్రి గారు కాకుండా కంటెంపరీ కంపోజర్స్ చాలా మంది ఉన్నారు. చాలా మంది సెయింట్స్ బ్యూటిఫుల్ కాంపోజిషన్స్ మనకి ఇచ్చారు. మీరు ఎంచుకునేటప్పుడు మీ కాన్సర్ట్ ఫార్మాట్, డూ యూ హ్యావ్ అ ప్రెఫరెన్స్? ఇది ఎక్కువ పాడతాను, ఈ కంపోజర్ సాహిత్యం నాకు నచ్చుతుంది, or the ragas are more engaging for me ani?
Yeah, there are a few parameters when we choose what to sing that day. Primarily, where do we geographically, where are we presenting the music? It depends on our list depends on that. So if we are, for example, singing in Hyderabad or any place in Andhra, it will be a little Telugu centric because people should engage through the lyrics also.
Right.
So it will be a lot of Annamaya composition, Bhadrachala, Ramdasulu, all those compositions will be given precedence. Also, what we have presented before, if we are performing, say in a span of 1 year, we come often, right? So what have we presented before? We don't want to repeat it. So that is there. So there are many parameters like that. There might be some requests. People will want us to sing something. So that will also be included in that. So based on all this, we decide what to sing.
It's actually a planned
Yeah, but I
thing.
think if you ask what our heart likes,
Yeah,
and
heart
connects
likes,
with,
exactly.
I think Tyagaraja is one such composer. Like he has everything in, it's poetry, lyricism, philosophy, spirituality, unimaginable creativity, melody, sway, lilt. There's every aspect of dimension of music. His compositions are overflowing with it. All the goodness of every aspect of great poetry, music, etc. And one thing, any musician will agree with me. Shobhilu Saptaswara, Manavayala Kinchara Tate, Banturiti. All of these songs are the most popular.
Yes,
so
absolutely.
That is
So
the
true.
greatness of the composition beyond language.
సో బిఫోర్ ఐ ఆస్క్ యూ, మీ ఇద్దరు కలిసి ఎలా సాధన చేస్తారు, ప్రాక్టీస్? బికాస్ ఇద్దరు ఇంత అంటే కలిసి ఎక్కడ మీరు రాగాలాపన మీది, ఎక్కడ మీరు వదులుతారో వారు పికప్ చేస్తారు, ఎక్కడ వారు ఆపుతారో ఎగ్జాక్ట్లీ. అండ్ ఏంటి మధ్యలో చరణంలో మధ్యలో ఆపితే కూడా హై నోట్లో you actually intuitively tune in and each one of you knows where to pick up and start the ragala. How does that work? How do you practice?
No, it is not practice actually. Since you said practice, it looks like it's very practiced, but I don't think you can orchestrate that kind of
Synergy.
No, you can't. You have to feel the other person, and I think it is some of it is experience, some of it is intuitive reading of the other, some of it is also just it is meant, some things are meant to flow together. Some people are meant to be in each other's company. And over time, it just a spontaneous, the way we flow. I was in the studio, a few days ago, or in a concert, and we hadn't planned it. It was a completely new piece. It was a independent composition actually, so it is not something that we have sung. And of course, we try to plan things. You come here, but what happens at that moment is very, very natural.
It's just it's a flow.
It's a flow, and I think it's very, I believe that it's very special because I have a very distinct voice from hers, and my creative impulse is also very different from hers. But still, somehow, it flows together also. So
I think you should want also to flow together.
యా అబ్సల్యూట్లీ అంటే ఎక్కడ అంటే ఇట్ ఫీల్స్ సో రియల్ అండ్ న్యాచురల్. అక్కడికక్కడ అలా ప్రవాహంలా అనిపిస్తుంది మీ ఇద్దరు పాడుతుంటే. ఎన్ని సంకీర్తనలు, ఎన్ని కీర్తనలు నేను విని, కృతులు నేను విని తరించిన సందర్భాలు ఉన్నాయి బ్యూటిఫుల్గా. సో రంజని గారు, గాయత్రి గారు, మీరు చిన్నప్పటి నుంచి కలిసే నేర్చుకున్నారా వైలన్ అండ్ వోకల్ కలిపి? ఆర్
actually, I started learning vocal music from my mother, Meenakshi, who herself was an accomplished vocalist. Late, but of course, my father used to play the violin. He used to learn to play the violin at that time. So it was like a new toy for a child. So I started learning. Of course, she being my younger sister, she also followed suit. She also wanted to learn the violin. So that's how we started learning the violin from an early age. So we both started training together in violin, and then very soon started performing. So she was 10 when she started, when we were put on stage by our guru, who said we were ready. Though my father said we are completely not ready.
But అప్పటికి you were already playing krutis and also
Yeah.
ragalapana.
3.5 years somehow.
In fact, Gayatri, even when she was 2.5 years, she couldn't pronounce certain words, but she used to identify ragas very, very clearly. So Latangi, Vachaspati, it used to be Vatapati, but she would know. There was no confusion in what the raga was. So by the time she was 6.5, she used to sing Neraval and Kalpana Swara. So it was something, I think, inborn naturally. She was gifted with it, and it happened.
And అక్కలో నచ్చిన గుణం which you admire in her as a with her creative impulse, what is it, Gayatri garu?
I admire the sthira that she has, because this it is a very undervalued quality. So people admire brilliance, the creative dazzle of music.
Yes, lot of brigas, lot of yes,
Yeah, all that they will admire, the speed, the range, the show off. But the quality that composure and inner grace brings to music, it is often taken for granted. I think that quality is a lifelong sadhana. You only get it if you have that maturity, musical teherav they call it. I think that shantam, that composure, the sthira she brings to the music, and she settles it. And also as a human being, her qualities are very admirable, very something that I aspire to. Her sense of acceptance, her sense of selfless pride, her sense of nurturing not just her sister but everyone on stage. She wants everyone to shine, whether it's a violinist or the mridangam artist. Everyone must be at their best, and she becomes a rasika. She doesn't have that ego. I should be here on front, everyone should clap for me. It doesn't matter. She enjoys the music that happens on stage very generously and from the heart.
Well, if there is some great musician like that sitting next to me,
No, come on.
then obviously I have to admire, na? It's not because she's my sister that I'm saying that. Actually, I've been very, very sensitive to the fact that, unfortunately, she also happens to be my sister. Unfortunately, because you can't. I mean, you'll be judged for really admiring and to express that you are in awe of somebody, because your sister, can you really tom about yourself? Aisa we are judged, no, by that. But she's an independent artist who is really a genius, and that as an artist by herself, you are in awe. You're just expressing what it is. You are not tom-tomming about yourself. There is a distinction there, but you are judged for it. So that is why I said the word unfortunately. If she had been not my sister,
You could have
I
your
would
heart's
have
content.
definitely. That is the point.
No, but to be very honest, your grace and your modesty and humility is very evident despite the command you have, which is why I think your music has been so special to so many Rasikas.
You're very kind. I think the more so-called you acquire experience and knowledge, little by little you grow in the field. You realize that you don't know much, and you realize that whatever little has been given to you to do is a grace of God. He can take it away anytime he chooses. So he's chosen at this time that you will be elected to do something. You are selected, you can do something, and if you can do that with a sense of gratitude to God who has given that, I think that is all it is. So there is no question of pride. There are so many great people, so many great people before us, so many grateful in front of us. What are we? So that is the fact. I don't think it's any humility or modesty.
వావ్. ఇంతమంది స్టాల్వర్డ్స్తో మీరు వైలన్ వాయించారు కదా, ఇప్పుడు గాత్రంలో మీరు స్పెషలైజ్ చేస్తూ గాత్రం కాన్సర్ట్స్ ఎక్కువ చేస్తూ వైలన్ మిస్ అవుతారా ఎప్పుడెప్పుడు? అప్పుడప్పుడు మీరు వైలన్కి, బికాస్ వన్స్ యువర్ సెల్ఫ్ అవుట్ దేర్ పర్ఫార్మింగ్ సచ్ బ్యూటిఫుల్ మ్యూజిక్, will people still ask you to accompany? Ante, is that?
No, people don't ask us to accompany. But yeah, many people ask us, why are you not playing the violin more?
Like even violin
Can't we
concerts?
listen to your violin playing more? Because
Yeah.
we actually, a few years ago, we played the violin duet. It's there on YouTube, part of it.
Yeah. Sorry.
Many people loved it and they have commented that I want to listen to more of that. But right now, the practice is not as much.
I
You
think
can
people
only
are
do
very
so much.
kind, Like if you do something once in a while, they give you a little bit, concession. You sing well, so I will give you a grace marks for violin. I don't think I am in enough practice to meet the standards that I think I should be meeting.
బట్ బాలమురళి గారితో మీరు వాయించారంటే అది మామూలు విషయం కాదు.
He is
మీరు
great.
ఇద్దరూ కలిసి అకంపెనీ చేసేవారు అప్పుడు? ఎలాగ ఒకరొకరు చేసేవారా వైలన్ అకంపెనీమెంట్?
Singly, not together.
నాట్ టుగెదర్.
Yeah,
ఓకే ఓకే. సో అలా సింగిల్ గా చేశారు మీరు.
Yeah,
ఇప్పుడు ఎప్పుడైనా సోలో కాన్సర్ట్స్ చేశారా రంజని గారు, గాయత్రి గారు?
Solo.
నెవర్.
No.
ఐ మీన్
We
ఇట్స్
only
వెరీ
been
హార్డ్ టు
together.
విజువలైజ్, ఇట్స్ ఈవెన్ వెరీ హార్డ్ టు ఇమాజిన్.
We have sung solo for film songs, which Raja sir called us, because he said that first song that we sang for him was Mayoni in Tamil. And
Let's hear that first. Of course, I would have loved to ask you
I'll just
first
sing a
for
line.
one line, ఒక లైన్ చాలు. సో ఈ పాటతోటే మీకు రాజా సార్ రాగా బేస్డ్ చేయాలనిపించిందా? ఇస్ దట్ హౌ యూ స్టార్టెడ్?
Yes, when we got a call from Raja sir's office that there is a song planned here, and if you can sing, he will compose specially for you both, because he likes your style, so he wants to compose that. So we said we were very happy to sing, and we said sure we will. And he composed this song specially for us, keeping in mind our style, how we alternate, all that.
so he said that Mayoni, Maloni, you can alternate. Then she sang, Mayoni, Manivanna. So we alternated.
Vale.
Like how we sing, so the way we sing the swift passages. So I think he identified that and he said you should sing that also.
Yeah, I think that is a very peculiar and a very beautiful quality that your concerts have, having those quick brigas. And ఇద్దరు అంటే ఒకరిని మించి ఒకరు ఎప్పుడు కూడా అక్క చెల్లెళ్ళ మధ్య నేను ఇంకా నేర్చుకోవాలి, నేను ఇంకా బాగా పాడాలి రాలేదా, ఎప్పుడు ఇలాగే ఉంటుందా?
You mean the how we
compliment each other, and also there is always, even in a very healthy way, in a very sweet space, I want to sing
Like a competition.
ఉంటుందా? I want to sing this thing better than akka, or I want to sing better than
Yeah,
Gayatri.
I think it's good to have little healthy competition.
Yeah. Do you have that? Ante when you practice and
No.
I mean, it's not from a sense of competition. We do believe that, what is classical music after all? It is the sense of creative element that I think stands out in classical music, no? That you get to express yourself, keeping in mind the grammar of the music. So that element should be a surprise till the end. That's what we felt. So something different. There should be many elements. There should be surprises. There should be something very exciting that happens till the end, till the Mangalam. So everything was, I think, imagined towards that, and that is the way the dance, pan out.
But I think to come back to answer your question, which I think left unanswered when we started singing, is that have we ever sung individually?
Yes.
Apart, the Mayoni was the first song, and then Raja sir said that I want to also hear your voice individually. How would it be in the public space? I want. So he called me back for a Telugu song, Nannu Nanuga. This is for a movie called Ranga Martanda, which was a few years ago.
Prakash Raj garu and Brahmananda garu.
That's a song that, of course, that is quite a few years ago. And then he also called Ranjini to sing a very beautiful song. I don't remember, I think a few years ago. So he also called her. So that was the only time I think we sang separately.
For recordings,
For
yes.
recordings.
But apart from Raja garu, Raja sir, you've also sung for other composers, or was it a choice?
In the early times, yes, early years, it was a choice because we wanted to immerse in classical music. We didn't want to spread ourselves. But then later on, I think as we immersed ourselves more, then
It all became one
yeah,
somewhere, and
it
in
just
in
didn't
some
happen,
sense.
I guess. So it was not meant to
See,
be.
what happens is when you are young, people do reach out if they think that your voice is interesting for them to use in movies. But when you become a little bit more established in your field, people get and if you're not sung at all, there could be an impression that, oh, maybe it's their choice. They don't want to sing.
yeah.
And especially for the past 5 to 10 years, we are at a certain position in the field where people feel we are senior artists. And so if we have not sung for such a long time, they do feel, we don't know whether they sing. So sometimes it just becomes, the way of life that nobody calls you. But no
Particular
sadness there.
reason,
It is fine.
No, I understand perfectly. And ఈ కాంటెక్స్ట్ వచ్చింది కాబట్టి రంజని మ్యామ్, మీరు ఇంత అంటే వాయిస్ కల్చర్లో యాజ్ ఎడ్యుకేషనిస్ట్ ఇన్ మ్యూజిక్ యువర్ జర్నీ ఈస్ గోయింగ్ ఆన్. సో అసలు హౌ డూ యూ సెపరేట్ ద వాయిస్ కల్చర్? ఇప్పుడు వీ హియర్ సో మెనీ థింగ్స్, హెడ్ వాయిస్, నాభి నుంచి పాడాలి క్లాసికల్ మ్యూజిక్, చెస్ట్ వాయిస్ అంటాం. ఫర్ మెనీ మేల్ వాయిసెస్ వీఆర్ సీయింగ్ దట్ అలాట్ నౌ. సో హౌ డూ యూ చూస్ యువర్ వాయిస్?
Well, in Carnatic music, or rather I should say in Indian classical music, there is no abdomen voice, chest voice or head voice. There is no distinction like that. There should be consistency in tonality. So that is very important. Whether you sing down there or in your upper registers, the tone should be the same. So, it's the same tone. There is a continuity. That is very important.
Is that your pitch that you decide?
Yes,
That's
yes,
the Shruti
that is
you
our
decide.
voice, right?
Because
It should sound like you're talking. It should not be like, like that. It should not sound artificial. It is your voice, and that natural voice should have a range. So there are many exercises where you improve your range, both down there and up there. So there are certain exercises, but the stress is on natural tone and consistent tone.
సో సిన్స్ you've done so much research, that's why I wonder, మనకి పాత పాటలు తీస్తే పழைయ పాటల్లా when you hear the female voices, we have a కొంచెం బేస్ ఎక్కువ. సడిసేయకోగాలి సడిసేయబోకే, దట్స్ இப்போ வந்து அங்கதான் இருக்கு வாய்ஸ். So are we saying the voice culture is different now or changed?
No, I think it has been different for a long time now. You are right in the sense that in the
It's a
early
falsetto.
days, MS Subbulakshmi, MLV, there were so many musicians who sang for the movies. And it was in a very classical way that they used their voice. But I think post Lata Mangeshkar ji, who had naturally a very high voice.
When she spoke.
Correct,
Yes.
correct. That was a very natural thing for her. And she also used her head voice, I must say. So I think that started the trend of you having a falsetto. And then people followed that because it became very, very popular. And now for sure there is a different voice that you use for film.
Yeah.
And it's distinct. And Carnatic music is so very different. you have to have that gatram, that heaviness in your voice. So yeah, it's different projection of voice.
The reason I asked this question also, Gayatri garu, is that ఇప్పటి రోజుల్లో మనకి టాలెంట్ హంట్స్లో చాలామంది పిల్లలు పాడుతున్నారు. దే ఆర్ ఆల్ వెరీ అబండెంట్లీ టాలెంటెడ్, బట్ సమ్వేర్ దే డోంట్ హ్యావ్ దేర్ స్టైల్ బై ద టైమ్ దే కమ్ అవుట్ ఆఫ్ learning or performing and getting a quick lot of fame. I mean, this is not a judgment. I'm just asking how we can drive them to finding their own, that tone and voice. I hope I'm clear in asking.
Yeah.
What
18, 20-year-olds, 25-year-olds even to find their voice. It has to happen. First of all, they have to get the opportunity for it, because only when you sing concerts and songs, if it is light music, you should get the opportunity for singing with good directors, good songs. Then only they will build a body of work which allows them to build an identity through these songs, or through concerts build a musical identity.
right. That is what is original, right? And innate.
Correct. And I think it takes time, as Gayatri has said, it takes time to make your own identity felt, to have a voice. It's a journey of 25 years, at least, 20 years.
At least
You
in
have to-
classical music, it is.
Correct.
like
I'm
that.
talking from the perspective of classical music.
yeah.
So you have to have that time. लेकिन अभी तो there is no time.
बिल्कुल
है ही
नहीं.
नहीं. 2 साल में everybody is expecting you to reach great heights. वो नहीं होगा. We were also, in the initial stages, though Gayatri was 10 and I was 13 when we started performing. लेकिन nobody thought of us as, prodigies. और हमें ऐसे भी, we were not given opportunities, and it was a good thing that we were not projected as that. And we had a long time to grow. So 10-15 years, we had concerts. We consistently gave concerts. But what was the frequency? It was once in 2 months, 3
6
months.
months, in fact.
Things like that. So you had to go back to your school, class,
Learning,
and learn, and then keep growing. That was given the precedence. We had the time to grow. There was no pressure to perform. That is very important. Nowadays, parents are putting so much pressure on their kids. Arey, you learned for 5 years. Ma'am, when will she get an opportunity to perform? है कि नहीं? होता है.
बहुत है. एंड
हाँ.
आई थिंक परफॉर्मेंस हो भी जाता है तो उसके बाद किसी को पता नहीं कि
अरे
आगे
मैम,
क्या
आप
करेंगे.
क्यों नहीं अनुमति देते हैं उनको अभी एक प्रोग्राम देने
The
दो.
performance is start of a different journey of learning, more intense learning. So you should never stop being a student and feel you don't know anything. And then today's see, when water has drawn from the well, it's an analogy used कि you're drawing out from your well of whatever you have learnt over the years. पानी का depth should be there to draw out. If you start drawing out too early, it will get dry after a time. So I'm not saying that the students lack the intensity, the hard work, the sincerity, or the talent, but somehow the way life moves today, it makes more challenging for them to be the kind of musicians that we have seen. It's not to say that they are not talented. They are very talented. So it's just a different challenge. And I'm sure that the students will realize that is a challenge, and they will accordingly equip themselves.
That's actually very, very beautifully explained. ఇప్పుడు మీ బాణి, ఐ హ్యావ్ లాస్ట్ ఫ్యూ క్వశ్చన్స్. మీ బాణిలో మీకు హిందుస్థానీ ప్రభావం చాలా కనిపిస్తుంది. మీరు కర్ణాటక పాడినా కూడా దట్ ఆ చిన్న ఆ స్పార్క్ ఒకటి somewhere your contribution shows clearly. So when you pass on this as a bani to your students, Ranjini ma'am and Gayatri ma'am, what is the primary thing you look for them to sing? అంటే శృతి, లయ, భావం, ఈ 3 చెప్తారు మనకి. సో మీరు ఎలా వాళ్ళని మోల్డ్ చేస్తారు? What is the primary quality you impart to them?
See, the primary quality is the instrument through which the sound comes. Be it your voice, your veena or violin, whatever. Nadam has to be great. The sound quality, it has to be perfect for you to express yourself. Only then your ideas will have that proper expression. So the medium has to be perfect. So the first thing that you have to set right is your voice. Because we are teaching now, we have started Raga Shiksha, which is an academy for everybody to learn music, especially Carnatic music.
So it's part-time or a full-time program?
It's a full program. So we conduct classes. Our students directly teach the students. So, and it is, and we have created the pedagogy. We are also supervising it, overseeing it. We'll be hands-on, listening to the students. But still, what is most important is the voice. How you prep your voice to the foundation of the voice. So that is the most important thing. And of course, right now, in today's time, in-person classes are very, very difficult given the traffic that we are experiencing today. If you have to go from point A to B, 2 hours is lost going and coming. So now when you move to online classes, there are many loss in transmission. When in person, when you learn, you imbibe a lot of things. It is not necessarily taught to you, but you learn it.
Right.
So subconsciously you grasp from your guru. So that there is a loss there. So how to overcome that? So there's a lot of thought that has gone into creating this pedagogy. So I believe through listening, you give them listening homework and then you talk about, discuss it in class. What are the things that you observe in this particular recording? What have they done? So these discussions are also very important part of learning. So these are the many things I'm just telling you.
So if you
My
really
intuition
talk
tells me you will
about-
have a student in a different city soon.
Thank you. Absolutely. But if you look at some of the qualities that we would like to share or ask the students to nurture the students in, it is apart from voice, which she talked about, also the sense of bhava, emotion, because I believe that is what transforms just a beautiful composition to something that hits you and stays in your heart lifelong. So that sense of emotional connect, that is something that I think by example we try to inspire.
Which is why it's a sadhanam for bhakti.
Yeah,
Because
totally.
when you feel it and experience
Yeah.
it,
And
that's
then
where
spashtha in lyrics, be clear.
spashtata.
Spashtha, and pay attention to how it is pronounced. So don't compromise the pronunciation, pay extra attention to it. These are the little, see, the devil is in the details.
Ade, absolutely.
You can always say, you sang in right talam, right ragam, but so many things in between that, the way you pay attention to the little aspects. So hopefully we can sensitize a student to paying attention as a listener first, and then like a student, and to sing finally.
దట్ ఈస్ అ వెరీ ఐ థింక్ చాలా అవసరమైన ఈ క్వాలిటీస్ని మీరు ఇంపార్ట్ చేస్తున్నారు మీ అకాడమీ ద్వారా. ఐ థింక్ చాలామందికి మీరు వేరే సిటీస్లో ఉండే వాళ్ళకు కూడా ఇది అందుబాటులోకి వస్తుంది ఆన్లైన్, ప్రపంచవ్యాప్తంగా, వరల్డ్ వైడ్ అని ఆశిస్తున్నాము గాయత్రి గారు, అంజని గారు. లాస్ట్ ర్యాపిడ్ ఫైర్ అ ఫ్యూ ఫేవరెట్స్ ఇఫ్ యూ వాంట్ టు నో. మీకు ఇష్టమైన రాగం. నౌ దిస్ ఇస్ అ వెరీ హార్డ్ క్వశ్చన్, ఇట్స్ అ వెరీ silly question. When I asked SP Balu sir, which is your favorite song, he looked at me like, can you even ask that question? So I understand
It's
for a
easy
musician.
for me. My favorite raga is Ranjini.
No, she's just kidding.
No, it is not. I'm not.
Okay. I think whatever that she delineates at that moment, I think that raga is so beautiful that I would think that is my best raga.
Ranjani.
No, whatever she handles.
Oh, whatever she
She's
handles,
saying
okay.
the way I sing Ranjini is her favorite raga.
No, whatever she sings. Whenever I hear any raga from her, I think, this is the best raga in the world. Because that is a kind of authenticity and emotion that is there. In actually, all ragas are celestial beings, They're devatas. So it has so much of depth and beauty. In every raga is beautiful. It is your limitation, I believe.
If you're not able to make it your favorite, then it is our lack of sight.
No, and then your favorite film playback singer that you have admired through across times, and it can be from the ancient times or older times or current generation.
Actually, my favorite has been, if I look at Bollywood, because initial music, especially popular music, has been through Bollywood because we were born and brought up in Mumbai. Lata Mangeshkar, Asha Bhosle, Mohammad Rafi, Manna Dey, they are my favorites.
So you do listen to their...
Yes.
For me, it is Sushila Ma, SPB Garu, Yesudas. I think these people are just all-time greats. So
yes.
they also are added to our favorites.
Is it okay for me to request you to hum one song, maybe one line, just a couple of lines?
Okay, Mohammed Rafi से एक शहनशाह ने बनवा के हसी ताज महल सारी दुनिया को मोहब्बत की निशानी दी है इसके साए में सदा प्यार के चर्चे होंगे खत्म जो हो न सकेगी वो कहानी दी है एक शहनशाह ने बनवा के हसी ताज महल
ఐ థింక్ రఫీజీ చూసుండి వింటుంటే ఎంత సంతోషపడేవారు పైనుంచి వింటున్నారు ఆయన.
సో స్వీట్ ఆఫ్ యూ టు సే.
మీ గొంతుని ఎక్కడ చెక్కు చెదరకుండా ఉంచడానికి మీరు పాటించే ఒక టిప్, లైక్ ఐ డ్రింక్ ఓన్లీ హాట్ వాటర్, ఐ డోంట్ ఈట్ ఐస్ క్రీమ్, ఐ డోంట్ ఈట్ పికిల్స్, అలా ఎనీ వన్ థింగ్ దట్ యూ డూ టు కీప్ యువర్ వాయిసెస్ ఇంటాక్ట్?
No. I love ice creams. I love sweets. I love pickles.
No, but you tell what you do, not what you don't do. I mean, there are some things we do, right? So one of the things both of us do is akara sadaka, which I think is, it settles your voice. For instance, that long hold, it ensures smooth tonality. So it could be like that when you start out, and then you bring stability and sweetness by holding your long notes. So that is something that I think has added stability, and when you open a concert, especially, the voice is not ready. It takes half an hour to settle for me
To warm up.
sometimes. So when you do 1 hour or 2 hours practice in the room, settle your voice, and you come, it just falls into place. So that's one thing. Range practice, your varishais, alankaras, all of that definitely helps
సెటిల్ ద వాయిస్ అండ్
settle
కీప్
the
ఇట్.
voice better.
సినిమా సంగీతంలో చెప్పారు, శాస్త్రీయ సంగీతంలో మీరు చాలా అడ్మైర్ చేసే ఆర్టిస్ట్, మీ కంటెంపరీస్ కావచ్చు, మీ సీనియర్స్ కావచ్చు, ఎవరైనా?
I love to listen to K.V. Narayana Swami, and of course Shamangudi, who is our guru's guru.
అవును.
So I love listening to his music. There's a lot of feel, top of the mind. Those are the names: Ramnath Krishnan.
Volati Venkateshwaralu, his creative flights, his penchant for handling Hindustani raga so beautifully through Ashtapatis.
true.
And that
Volati
is
గారి బాణీలు.
what a wonderful, magical musician. Of course, I think icon of feminine grace in music, M.S. Subbalakshmi. Whenever we go and listen to a song rendition, you really feel that it is the sweetest, most pure rendition. Her voice is so sweet and so beautiful. So she is another musician that you can always go and listen to and pick the patantara from hers. Nedunuri Garu. I mean, these are all musicians who we heard growing up, and so I think it has gone into our mind and hearts.
ద బెస్ట్ కాంప్లిమెంట్ యూ హ్యావ్ రిసీవ్డ్, అంటే మిమ్మల్ని చాలా ఒక మంచి ఆశీర్వచనం ఇచ్చి మెచ్చుకున్న ఒక స్టాల్ వర్డ్, వాట్ వాజ్ దట్ ఒకేషన్ ఆర్ టైమ్? మ్యూజిషియన్ ఐడియలీ.
Musician, I do remember that Gayatri had accompanied Srimati D.K. Pattamal Garu when she was, I think, 13, 12, 13,
Yeah, 13 or 14.
in a concert in Mumbai. She had accompanied. So after the concert, my parents could not come because both of them were working, so they couldn't accompany us that time. And she accompanied D.K. Pattamal Garu on the violin. My grandmother was there with us to escort us. I mean, I was also there as a listener to the concert. And Pattama Garu called my grandmother and said, "Oh, you are along with her?" She said, yes, she's my granddaughter. They said, Saraswati is there with her. Now, very soon, Lakshmi will also come with her. Please tell her parents that this girl is truly gifted, and to nurture them.
How generous.
Very generous.
I remember certain musicians, all musicians have been, you have blessed us very abundantly. The way I remember playing for Balamurali Garu, the way he generously made space for me and smiled and encouraged me. I was just 14 when I played with him. Not at all fit to sit even near such a legend, but the way they just encourage you, that it's a blessing. And then another time we went to sing in front of MS Subbulakshmi Amma in 99. This was early vocal singing days. And we also played violin for her 1 hour because the musician who took us to her was Vidwan Kedarnathan, who was very close to her. He's also a fantastic musician and teacher. So he said that Amma should listen to you play violin and sing. She should know that you're multi-talented, he said. So we played violin for 1 hour, and first when we went, she was sitting in a chair, very, very, very polite and nice, but she kept a distance from us. And as the evening progressed and we started singing, she was so warm and loving that after the music ended, she gathered us to her and she hugged us. All the distance was dissolved. And that is not our music, that is her greatness. So I think truly senior musicians have shown us by example what grace and what big heart is.
Yes.
And that I am very grateful for. And innumerable musicians, I only pointed out 2 musicians, but so many of them who have
heard us and blessed us
blessed us
abundantly.
And we carry those blessings with us.
అబ్సల్యూట్లీ. ఇంకా అఫ్ కోర్స్ లాస్ట్ 2 క్వశ్చన్స్. మీ చీరల బాణి బార్డర్ అండ్ సారీ కలర్, సారీ అండ్ బార్డర్ కలర్ ఎప్పుడు కాంప్లిమెంటింగ్గా ఉంటాయి. యూ ఆల్మోస్ట్ గివ్ అ మెసేజ్ సేయింగ్ దట్ వీఆర్ వన్ బట్ వీ కాంప్లిమెంట్ ఈచ్ అదర్. సో డూ యూ గెట్ దెమ్ స్పెషల్లీ మేడ్? మీరు నేర్చుకుంటారా?
It's all made to order. It's specially designed for us.
Sometimes fans also do that for us. They go do their research. This is a sari that a fan gave us. So sometimes fans also take the extra step. They go order a sari or they look for that. But many of our saris we customize them, and
Because concerts, you must be performing at least several days in the month, and even otherwise, you do a compliment. You call up each other and say, "I'm wearing green and red today."
today I called her and told her to wear a different sari, and I couldn't find that sari in my cupboard.
No. Yes, we decide what saris and then we sync upon that.
But only for performances,
For interviews, public appearances.
public appearances. But otherwise, at home, you're allowed to wear whatever you want.
Even if you go to attend a social function, we are not going to be in raga mood, no? We're
Yeah,
just
exactly.
ourselves.
That's beautiful. మీరు యాజ్ కంపోజర్స్ ఆఫ్ అభంగ్స్ చాలా పాపులర్ అయ్యారు. మీ అభంగ్స్ ఇన్ఫ్యాక్ట్ ఇవాళ అభంగ్స్ నేర్చుకోవాలంటే ఒకే ఒక అంటే ఇంటర్నెట్లో ఉండే వెరీ ఫ్యూ సోర్సెస్ and very few sources which you can listen, understand and comprehend and learn or try to learn is Ranjani Gayatri Garla Abhangs.
Okay.
So what is your favorite composition? Mine was Chandrakaunts Mere Garu Chesaru. So
Pandaritse Bhutumote is a classic that people all identify with us. But we have composed many abhangs after we went and learnt abhangs in Kolhapur in Maharashtra from a very great musician, Appa Saheb Deshpande, who has learned from Bal Gandharva himself. I think all of these are definitely great blessings, and we have composed a few abhangs after getting the experience, after having learnt how different styles of abhangs. So a few of these compositions in our own little way, we orient them towards what we think an abhang can be, has melody. And also the ragas, because you sing Kamboji, Begade, all that in the first part of the concert. So we try and choose different ragas like a Bhatiyar, like a Pilu, Bimpalasi, Bhoop.
all from the heart ragas.
Correct. So these ragas suit the devotional and also the language of Abhang as we see it. Different people can choose differently. So one or two abhangs, I'll just hum the few.
Yes, please. And also లాస్ట్లో ఎంత ముద్దు ఒక పల్లవి అనకపోతే క్లాసికల్ మ్యూజిక్ లవర్స్ అందరూ నన్ను కొడతారు.
ఓకే, ఎంత ముద్దు.
జస్ట్ 1-2 lines, బికాస్ త్యాగరాజ స్వామిని తలుచుకోకుండా మీరు యువర్ సరస్వతి సమానులు అండ్ యువర్ representatives of the classical art form కాబట్టి. So Abhang, please tell us. I'm waiting. I'm all ears to listen.
Yeah, the few of the abhangs is Bolava Vithala, Pahava Vithala, Bolava Vithala, Pahava Vithala, Karava Vithala, Jiva Bhava, Bolava Vithala, Pahava Vithala. This is one abhang, and then another abhang that we tuned is Sharana Sharana Ekanatha, Sharana Sharana Ekanatha, Paya Matha Thevila, Sharana Sharana Ekanatha. This is in Pilu. Kashizavumi Vrindavana, Kashizavumi Vrindavana, Murali Vazavito Kanha, Kashizavumi Vrindavana. In Vrindavani. These are a few of the abhangs that
They're also అంటే ఎంత ఇంపుగా ఉందంటే యూ ఫీల్ లైక్ రన్నింగ్ అండ్ గోయింగ్ అండ్ లెర్నింగ్. దట్ ఈస్ హౌ బ్యూటిఫుల్లీ దట్ విజువలైజ్డ్ అండ్ కంపోజ్డ్. ద చాయిస్ ఆఫ్ ద రాగా అండ్ ద త్రో అండ్ ద లిటిల్ ఏమంటుంది దాన్ని ఒక నోట్స్ని మీరు అక్కడక్కడ కొడతారు, హిట్ చేసి యూ జస్ట్ చాలా బ్యూటిఫుల్గా ఉందండి. ఇట్స్ అ లవ్లీ కాన్వర్జేషన్ వీవ్ హ్యాడ్. సో ఒక్కసారి మన సుమన్ టీవీ ప్రేక్షకుల కోసం ఎంత ముద్దో ఎంత సొగసో ఒక పల్లవి మాత్రం ఆర్ ఎనీ త్యాగరాజ స్వామి కృతి, బికాస్ వీ హ్యావ్ నాట్ సంగ్ ఎనీ ఆఫ్ ద క్లాసికల్ కాంపోజిషన్స్, ప్యూర్ క్లాసికల్ ఐ మీన్. సో ఏ మీ ఇష్టమైన త్యాగరాజ కృతి ఒక పల్లవి, దట్స్ ఇట్. వి విల్.
ఎంత ముద్దో ఎంత సొగసో, ఎంత ముద్దో ఎంత సొగసో, ఎంత ముద్దో ఎంత సొగసో, ఎవరి వల్ల వర్ణింపతరమా, ఎంత ముద్దో ఎంత సొగసో, ఎవరి వల్ల వర్ణింపతరమా, ఎంత ముద్దో ఎంత సొగసో.
Can you feel the stillness around? I can. Amazing and very beautiful, and ఇంకా మాటలో చెప్పలేనంత ఆనందంగా ఉంది
The
మనకు.
way you have so sensitively, so beautifully anchored the conversation, how much you understand and connect with music comes out so beautifully in your questions. It's not an interview that you just come with a standard set of questions and you just want some answers. So much with heart you have asked us, and that made us also look within us to answer these questions. So thank you.
Thank you for your wonderful conversation. We really enjoyed it.
థ్యాంక్ యూ. ఐఎమ్ బ్లెస్డ్. థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్. సో సుమన్ టీవీ ప్రేక్షకులు ఆంగ్లంలో ఉన్నా కూడా మనకి సంగీతానికి, స్వరాలకి, మంచితనానికి, మంచి భావాలకి భాష అక్కర్లేదు. సో మనసుతో అర్థం చేసుకున్న వాళ్ళకి ఇదిగో రంజని, గాయత్రి వీరిద్దరూ విదుషీమణులుగా ఎప్పటికీ కళకళలాడుతూ ప్రపంచవ్యాప్తంగా వారి ఖ్యాతి ఇంకా పెరగాలని చెప్పి కోరుకుందాం.
Namaskaram.